Base. Excellent swing. Shai with the floater. Thunder lead 2-0. He's become
standing because they can use their length and size.
A tough pull-up for Shai Gilgeous. Ball with a step. Extra pass. Gilgeous-Alexander wide open. Strokes it.
You know, your small lineup has been working for you. And Shai lines up a 3-ball in that corner.
Lowry burrowing, throws it away. Shai is on it. Challenging Lowry, lives to tell the tip. Margin for error minimal. Thunder in it. Shai floats it home. Nice swing. Gilgeous-Alexander straightened up, no foul. To the baseline, blows by McCall. Gallo for 3. On the money.
With the latest.
I thought that was a tough shot. Hand in his face as well.
SGA, another tough drive and the bank.
Because they're going to shoot the 3, they're going to attack the lane, and they're going to cut behind your ear.
Speaking of shooting the Miami defense, they had 2 guys up out on the perimeter. So SGA notices a little bit of space and turnover.
And that's what you got to do to Butler. You got to make him see a crowd.
Nice drive in.
A lot of times in the mid-range too.
A mid-range shot has been his game, but that is also the shot. I'd have been looking for his shot there. Now SGA, what a nifty move. Did it with the right hand on the first drive. And the Thunder can add to its lead. There's SGA as he sidesteps Simons. What a move.
His energy. That's an energy play right there. He didn't have to go out that far to get that basketball, but he did it. Thunder were able to pick up that loose change.
SGA's been cooking here in the first, and it continues. What a step. It completely wipes it away. Now Beasley in transition. He elevates and down in that dunk.
Well, if there's a mistake you're going to make, that's the one you want to make instead of, how about this?
Goodness, right on cue. He's now got 14. Averages 27 a game, a career high. SGA floats it up. Beautifully done. Well, Lillard's just taking advantage. He'll take the 3 if you give him any space. Or he'll drive. SGA spins and scores on the fadeaway. Trent had no. 8.5 gone by. Adams wants to get rid of it. Nice pass. How about the finish? What? Diallo, who had reestablished in play. SGA looks like he's in slow motion. And you better defend him. Thunder really been in command this entire game. A couple of weeks ago, saw Billy Donovan there on looking. Early start, not much going on, but there's a nice drive, just completely
long. This could be trouble, but just instincts.
All right, let's check in with Nick.
Well, guys, that was the matchup that they exploited on January.
With Paul on the bench. Now SGA again trying to attack House. This time he got the better of him. As Shai Gilgeous, the Thunder can get even closer here in the 4th. SGA bisecting the lane, got it up and in. What a drive from Shai Gilgeous. Dancing, lost it. And the Thunder with numbers. SGA attacks and slams it home for the lead.
Gallinari swings it to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 15-footer is
12th in the league right now.
And that's low for him in his career. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wants the shot. Nice job by Kim following Boots right in there.
Gilgeous-Alexander on a straight line drive. Gilgeous-Alexander on a blow-by against West Iwundu.
14 second chance points for dominating inside.
Only down by 4 now. Gilgeous-Alexander finishes the shot. Fournier's on Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, they don't call carries, do they? Magic number 6 defensively in the NBA. Here's another drive to the basket with no resistance.
Well, he's just another coach on the floor. That makes him so special.
Oh, what a move that time by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to shoot.
And that's also the identity of this team. They take a lot of threes. That's their bread and butter. How about this backdoor cut for Shai, not 70.
Going step for step with the 7-footer. Thunder in transition. SGA right down the lane, goes right by Collins and SGA from the wing drives and somehow spun it home. Boy, he for it. the drive. Kicks out. Catch fire three. That is good. Needed every point, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that 20-point second quarter. Biggest output that he had in a quarter in his career. SGA again. Step back, and the Thunder certainly glad that he's taking a shot like that instead of the layups. My goodness. Shai Gilgeous out.
They see section 119, row R, seats 3 and 4.
So spent a lot of time in this arena watching the Thunder do some
city out of Arizona State University, and Jim, a pretty
Canadian born.
The Wolves clearly have a little bit of momentum here, but you got to play nearly perfect. It's not really been a big factor in this game.
He's been hobbled, that's for sure.
Does have 4 blocks though.
Minnesota's done a nice job.
This Schroeder inserted into the starting lineup for the Thunder. So the Thunder do get Gallinari back as that first. SGA looking for a screen, and the three. That is good.
You got to extend yourself out there, especially if they're making those.
And the Thunder get one from Men's, then we can get right back in it. SGA spots up and splashes home that three.
Probably uncomfortable.
SGA stops on a dime and extra hustle leads to a second opportunity here. SGA spots up the three, and that's got to feel good. Outside the Paul, who's in the corner, but he still has his dribble. Finds Schroeder. SGA sets it up, and he's got the three as he splashes. How did he airball that free throw?
Yeah, Fox has had one of those, and so has Hill.
Nice pass. SGA drawing.
Defend that three-point shot, which has been to your advantage. Wow, look at this three-pointer.
Points.
Yeah, well, the difference is they've missed 20 threes. They're 7 of 27.
Oh, my goodness, what a try. SGA again on the drive, off balance, and he kisses it high. SGA, nice drive.
Appreciate his desire there, because that's a second foul on Adams as SGA spoon feeding Adams. Well, and the thing that Dort does not realize is Gallinari able to get in there in that second quarter. Both he and Javon Carter were instrumental defensively as SGA. It shows the length right.
You got a B, C, D. Sometimes E.
Shai Gilgeous Alexander again, knifing across the paint. Had to get the putback up and in. And look, there's also still a chance as Jerome gets sent to the deck by Shai Gilgeous Alexander, but double of the season. Noel, like a defensive back, playing the passing lane, gets the steal. And Shai Gilgeous Alexander, just a one-hand. Bridges going for the steal. Leaves the lane open, gets it back. 2 on the shot clock for SGA. And the high-arching shot.
Then Mr. Henson.
Henson again trying to front the post to prevent any kind of entry pass. SGA, hard drive, down low, and scores as he banks it in.
Kevin Love, good play as well.
SGA will quickly back down the floor with the reverse layup as he's
Starting, time in the last month of the season. That's a great move there once again by Shai. There's no one home.
Abdul Nader back after he missed some time with that left ankle sprain as SGA, nice smooth timer. Realizing it, gives it up to Adams, sends it over, wide open SGA for 3, and he splashes it home from the corner. Something that Billy Donovan was so complimentary of. SGA lines it up right down the pipe. Gotta get him a fresh one. SGA. Oh my goodness, he stayed in the air long enough and then scoops.
Love and CP3 on the baseline. Did not see that.
SGA, hard drive as he went right at Sexton.
They're pretty successful when they can get that shot off in that first 7 or 8 seconds.
SGA, tough step back and again looking for.
And when it does go off, you get into that free throw line.
SGA gives it back to Schroeder. Plants the feet, takes the. SGA, defensive player, sags back, takes advantage and splashes home. That. SGA trying to blow by. Floats it up and so smooth. Keeping things close. As SGA around the screen, floats it up, and after about 6 or 7. The Thunder And defending well, SGA puts it up and got the bounce.
A Hail Mary and it goes in.
Thunder had been on a 13-3 run. They trying to answer back.
And knocks it down.
SGA grabs his own miss. Fakes the pass. Somehow slithers his way inside and spins it home.
I think he...
Almost double teamed down on the perimeter, so now SGA, tough step back, and he got it to rattle.
With Tatum and Walker.
SGA catch fire three, that is good from the wing. Boston team very dangerous offensively, one of the best. As SGA stops on a dime, pulls up, and he did get the friendly hop as it tried to get the roll. As CP comes down to help out the rebounding. Finds the open man in the corner, it's SGA. Sets it up, Gallinari for three. Right. Walker, another three. That one rims out. Shai Gilgeous Alexander deciding what to do here in transition. Will take the bump down. That was one of your keys coming in. Defending the three-point shot, SGA. Boy stops, pops ahead. Yes, nice move.
That's a nice move.
Squirts out to SGA.
Good job of just getting that loose change off the floor.
SGA takes a bump, got it up over Williams. Have to adjust here in the second half. SGA surrounded by Celtics defensive players, somehow slithers his way to the rim and still finds space. Get inside, he's got the size. SGA plants, fires, and hits from downtown. So the good defense. Not allow him to get a clean look. SGA steps into it from three and knocks it down, and that's a big shot. Gallinari slips it back to Adams, kicks it out to an open SGA, and the Thunder needed that as he rattles by Murray. Rare San Antonio turnover. SGA glides his way up to the rim, and since the first quarter, down to 4. SGA trying to get it a little closer, and he does with an...
They know he can shoot the ball very well from downtown.
SGA hangs in the air long enough and got the bounce. That did not come easy. Plenty of time though for the Thunder. Just going to work the offense, and there is SGA carving up some space.
In that painted area. Oh, how about that steal there by Shai? Well, he just picked the pocket.
And he'll take it up for the slam. Getting it.
Let the game come to you. It'll be Gilgeous Alexander, and he's going to get points up. Yeah,
that young man can play.
He accepted the contact. 4 minutes into the first quarter. Cal struggled a little bit in the last one. Alexander,
too much space.
Yeah, too
That's
easy.
too much space. Sometimes you have to go per night between them. You got to control that guard play.
Control your turnovers, too. It'll be Shai Gilgeous Alexander. That's 7 points.
Aaron.
I know it. Isn't that great? Little brother wants to be with big brother.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah,
that is awesome.
Gilgeous Alexander. Whew. They're doing a candidate for Coach of the Year.
Oh, no question.
It'll be Shai Gilgeous Alexander on the run at 4 unanswered. Shai Gilgeous Alexander. Drew.
That's tough.
Yeah, defended it as well as he could. That's great. See if they get the pick they want. Shai Gilgeous Alexander. And Adams will get it.
This season for Gary Harris.
It has, and you hope he finds his confidence, his mojo.
Speaking of,
yeah.
Gilgeous Alexander, the nice lead, and the finish. Save. Gilgeous Alexander, Euros to a flick. Gallinari got it. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Nice hesitation to create the separation. 5 to shoot. Gilgeous Alexander floats it in, and now he
get a momentary breather from Nikola Jokic. Interesting, no minutes for Michael Porter Jr. in the third, but he starts here in the fourth.
Adams hooks it in.
He's taken more threes this year than any year in his career. SGA again gets down low, and that time he banks it in. On the break, has the step, goes to the rim, and he missed it. But it looked like Forbes missed the attempt, and there. SGA hard drive, takes the...
You got them taking that early in the shot clock, coming off a screen by White. You can live with, I said it, Aaron Gordon.
One of the biggest heists ever. Boy, SGA had that exact same play in the second quarter, so he...
After doubling up Pirtle on the box.
SGA sets it up, and Nerlens no
play
here tonight. He is keeping this offense alive. SGA might not be more open all season long, and he cashes in with that three.
DeMar DeRozan, the Thunder have not allowed him to get to.
Well, SGA, right? Nobody puts up any resistance already.
Okay.
When was the last time? Now, we got to preface this by saying, is there's a nice jumper from SGA.
Always those 8 games they play.
Well, Noel, he's got 10.
You got 7 guys with double figures. Adams, 3 straight double-doubles. And they're trying to crowd the paint. How do you flush them out of the paint? You just continue out. And you make that sharp pass. It's just tough for the defense to recover.
SGA attacking the defense on its heels and does so successfully, going right to the rim, coast to coast. That Chicago has suffered. Nice pass. And Nerlens Noel goes up here in this second quarter. SGA has eyes on the rim. And how about that spin up and in? Nobody there to block his shot.
Started with Nerlens on that tap out. See if the Thunder can get something going here.
Boy, SGA lost it on the way up, somehow regained possession. Shooter got double teamed. SGA back in. Now trying to size up Levine. He wants the three, and how about SGA splashing without Fox in the game?
Well, they basically are a three-point shooting team, and they're going to have to try to figure out and just doing what's asked of him.
SGA got to his spot right outside the
choice, but to try to lay it up under a whole lot of pressure.
Stutter step. SGA somehow was able to scoop that up and in on the right side. Him up. He's got the last 9 for Sacramento, and SGA able to get down to single digits. SGA getting harassed out on the perimeter. Another floater. That'll be a bank and a foul. Now it's SGA. Changes direction, dumps it up. Nerlens Noel with the stuff. Barrel pressuring Schroeder. Something that Schroeder does a lot. Little misdirection, slings it out. SGA catch fire corner three, and he knocks it down. On the deck, you saw that earlier with Schroeder. He didn't even shoot that shot.
But you still like those 2 quick fouls, though. Not even a minute off the clock.
With a lead, SGA, the high kiss off the glove. Well, the Thunder defense has just been a completely different story since about midway through the third quarter. What a drive, SGA! Another and one as he takes the bump.
And Hamadou, I need you to check Giannis for me tonight.
Hope you don't mind as Gilgeous Alexander hits the three.
NBA 11-time all defensive team. I mean, we could spend the first half discussing accolades.
Gilgeous Alexander working around an Adams screen, gets Matthews on his hip and puts it in.
Come on, that's just high-level stuff right there. Shai, twice now you've been flat beat to the rim, and guys had to go 94 feet to get there. Right?
Gilgeous Alexander.
And by the way, and this is something that old school players.
SGA keeps the possession alive. It's under 5. Has to drive. Steps back. Tough shot on the way, and he got it to go. Did not panic. Had the
close. It's in the city. It's the name of a chocolate candy. Hershey. I'm loving that. In that way, create a tough shot by George.
SGA floating shot off balance. That's his patent move.
Man, good job. Just not allow Leonard to improve his position with the basketball.
SGA again. Just kind of lulls the defense to key. SGA carving his way down low. Back outside to a wide open Gallinari three as he aims, fires.
Harrell.
Step back three for
About Gilgeous Alexander. He's already proven he's a top-notch NBA guard. Here's the long gun, it goes. And then length and a good basketball IQ as well. Scoring. Gilgeous Alexander with a screen from Adams, plenty of time. Rainbow three is through. The Thunder 14. Double clutch on the drive for Gilgeous Alexander, and he scores. He up 62-54. 2:45 to play in the half. Gilgeous Alexander went ahead, drove it. Boy, he stretched out, didn't he? At 6'6", but he's a lot longer. Adams screens. Gilgeous Alexander with a push, and it's perfect. Chris Paul to forecourt. Gilgeous Alexander with a screen from Adams. Fires and fills it. And Dwayne Casey will take a time. Gilgeous Alexander gives it up to Dort, gets it back. Gets to the lane. There's that knuckleball again.
He's got 3 of them in this half.
Might be locked up contract-wise, or you just might have the group that you want to go with.
SGA plays through the contact, counted and a foul.
You got him on your back as you head to the basket as Langston just did.
Gilgeous Alexander stops and fires, and it falls. Gets it back, clock at 10. Puts it down for the drive, stops and fires from the paint, fills it up. Clock at 5 now. Gilgeous Alexander, clock at 2 from the paint, rattles it home. Almost nothing left on the shot clock.
Payton as well. Shot clock winding down. Here's Gilgeous Alexander on the fade. That's his first field goal tonight. Here, come away with it.
Alexander in a hurry.
Found the lane.
Good exploitation by Alexander now getting to the...
Gilgeous Alexander steps behind the arc and knocks it down.
Like you said, it's been contagious that the Knicks can't make